Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great Sunday so far and that the rest of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sunday is terrific too because you are amazing. I'm driving this morning headed to church. I got thinking about the last couple of days. I've been on spring break this past week, 10 days ish, and been doing a bunch of fishing. And the last two times I went fishing, I met two different guys in two different places. So I was down at Lock 8 the other day in the evening. I was after soccer games and everything else was finished. You know, it was getting dark. And I said, let me run down to the river for a minute and do some fishing. And so I went down, I was doing some fishing, and there's this older gentleman, well, not older, 60-something, 63, 64. My man Greg, he came down, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and we gave each other the old fishing nod. And you know, he parked kind of right next to where I was fishing on the bank and started fishing. And eventually we ended up talking and had just a great conversation about a lot of different topics, life and a little bit of politics and a bunch of stuff. And then just had a great time talking to this guy, just funny. And turns out his kids went through the same school that I teach at, and so we had those things in common. We both love fishing, had those things in common, and probably nothing else beyond that. Excuse me. And then yesterday I was down at Lock 8, and again, after soccer games and everything else, I got a couple of hours and an hour and a half worth sunlight left, so I ran down. Well, I didn't run. I drove my car. I'm not running that far. To Lock 9 and was doing a little fishing there, and I was there maybe, I don't know, 7 minutes, and this younger guy who's younger than me came down out of the woods and came up right next to me and started fishing. And his name was Frank, and we started chatting and fishing, and you know, we were two very different people. Had one thing in common that I thought when we first started talking was that we both loved fishing. And so we were talking about fishing, and then we, in the course of fishing next to one another, got talking about other things, realized we had some other things in life that were in common, and just had a nice conversation, a good time fishing, caught a whole bunch of fish. And it was interesting to me as I've gotten down there, one of the things that I was reminded of how important it is to have your head up and to be receiving people with your eyes and ears as they come. And every single time you do that, it gives you an opportunity to meet somebody new, make a new acquaintance, share a little bit of life with somebody, and you know, whatever else comes out of it. Maybe nothing, maybe it's that experience alone. But all those are valuable, and those don't happen if, number one, I was, being protective of where I was fishing. Like, wow, dude, you're fishing too close to me. Like, who freaking cares about that? I mean, some people really get mad about that. But I got thinking about it afterwards, and to meet somebody with a smile and with your eyes, and to ask them about them and just connect with them on a whatever level you connect with them on, it can be very important and beneficial and helpful to people in their lives and to you as well as you go. But again, that doesn't happen if you're afraid to be near anybody, or you're territorial about whatever it is you're doing. And the things that a lot of us typically do, which is, it's not right or wrong, but a lot of us typically do this, walk around with our eyes on the ground, looking at our phones or whatever it is that we're doing. That kind of aborts the process of meeting new people. And I think, with all this stuff that's been going on in the world the past, year and a bit, has lent itself to us closing in our circle and not wanting to connect with people, giving the far away high five to people, so I want to encourage you to keep your eyes up and to continue to meet people with your gaze and with your smile, and to engage them and see where that goes. There's a lot of life and a lot of people, if nothing else, there's a lot of people around that need what you have inside of you. And if you're willing to keep your eyes up and receive them, you'll be able to share with them, the goodness that's on the inside of you and really enrich their lives. So I hope that helps you. I hope that encourages you. Folks, get out there today, gain yards in all you do, and please take care of your mindset, because it matters. I love you. Peace.